another day. I just had another consultation with Dr. Murphy. I'm gonna share all about that in a future vlog, but we did talk a little bit about like my progesterone and the fact that how my body produces dominant follicles so early in the cycle. And he did tell me, like, I told him, this is what I think. I think that because my progesterone is generally so low in the luteal phase, that my body starts recruiting follicles in the luteal phase, so that by the time I get to my period, I'm already producing a dominant follicle. And he's like, that's exactly what is happening. Women with low ovarian reserve, that's what happens sometimes with them. And you're exactly right about that. That's what's happening. So anyway, with me taking progesterone, that kind of explains why this cycle, I'm like on cycle day 15 or 16, and I still have no signs of ovulation. I have like 1 day of a little bit of fertile cervical mucus, and then it went away. It was like just a tiny bit, and then it was gone. So it's a bit annoying. My body is so sensitive to hormones and interventions and stuff. And anyway, it's frustrating, guys. I mean, like, the progesterone makes me feel so good. Look at my skin. It's like, I just have this one here, but like, look at my skin. It's so clear. It's so clear. All I have is like hyperpigmentation. If you guys saw my stories on Instagram, I posted a picture of my skin without a filter, and it's getting a lot better with the progesterone. So anyway, the progesterone is making me feel so much better, but it's so freaking annoying because now it's delaying my ovulation. Like, we want it to delay my ovulation a little bit because I was ovulating too early, but we don't want it to delay ovulation this much. And God, like, being a woman is so hard. Our hormones are so finicky. And then another thing I wanted to tell you guys is that, and again, if you follow me over on Instagram, you already know this, but I put in like all of my blood test results, and some of you are going to call me crazy for doing this. I don't care. Like, I know that my information is out there. My doctors have my information. Their computer systems can get hacked too. I know that I'm giving my information to a company. I don't care. At this point, maybe I should, but I don't care. All I want is answers. And ChatGPT, there have been a lot of instances of it catching things that doctors haven't. And so I put in all of my blood test results in like latest ones into ChatGPT, and it caught something my GP didn't catch. And I haven't brought this up to my functional medicine doctor yet. Like, I put in all the test results and it says, oh, you have high sex hormone binding globulin. And that can create an issue because your free testosterone, which is the testosterone that is free for your body to use, is very low in comparison to your total testosterone. Your total testosterone is okay, but your free testosterone is very low. And that can cause things like weight gain, energy problems, a low muscle tone, low libido, a whole bunch of things that I have experienced. And like, my GP didn't catch this. It's like, oh, it's in normal range. It's fine. Just because it's in the normal lab ranges does not mean it's in an optimal range. Like, I have had symptoms of low testosterone, and like, they didn't catch that. It's like, it's so frustrating to me. So anyway, I go and then I look back and see if I got tested for sex hormone binding globulin, and it wasn't in there. So it's like, ChatGPT, where is that? I don't see that my sex hormone binding globulin is in there. And it's like, oh, you're right, but I interpreted from your blood test results that it's probably high because of the ratio between your total testosterone and your free testosterone. And it gave me like a whole bunch of lifestyle changes that I can make to help free up my testosterone to lower my sex hormone binding globulin. That's a really hard one for me. And it also gave me a couple supplements, and one of those is boron. So like, all I had to do was order some boron, and now hopefully I'm going to free up my testosterone, and I'm going to be able to like see some improvements in the gym. Even though I'm not seeing anything. Like, I've always been thin, but like, I've gotten a lot of like cellulite and stuff lately. I have like gained weight. I've had issues with energy, like not energy level so much, but I sleep so much. And it's like, I need that sleep. I've been sleeping for like 10 plus hours, and it's like, I can't wake up before then. Then during the day I'm fine. But anyway, like, all these things, and you know, it can interfere with ovulation. It can indirectly impact progesterone levels. Like, there's so many things, and nobody tested this before, and nobody caught this before. But anyway, I'm happy that I finally have answers about that. So we're probably also moving on to Dr. Murphy. We're going to be going back to New York again. He's going to be doing a detailed hysteroscopy along with something else. I'm not sharing that yet. I'm going to be sharing it in a future vlogs. He's going to be doing a detailed hysteroscopy because I did bring it up to him that we've been together for a long time and I've never been pregnant before. I also told him that I did like a bunch of the pregnant tests that I could do with my insurance. There's like a lot of them that I also can't do because they're more specialized tests, but the ones that I could do through LabCorp, through my insurance, and through my functional medicine doctor, I did those and he was very happy about that. So I'm going to send him the results when I get those back. That is the medical update for now. My husband and I are going to be going to the beach today with our friends and I'm very excited about that. I need to calm down. I just get so nervous talking about all this stuff with doctors, even Dr. Murphy, who is wonderful, and he puts you at ease and he's such a wonderful human being. I mean, mean, he's my favorite doctor that I've ever met, but I get so like worked up about all of this stuff and I just need to calm the F down. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to work through this in therapy. By the way, I need to message my therapist back. But anyway, that's it. And I'm gonna go to the grocery store right now because I need to get us some snacks and food for the week. Today is my mom's birthday, so we're gonna go whale watching, and then tonight we're gonna go have sushi. Just wanted to check in because I had therapy yesterday. I've been having a really rough time emotionally with everything. My therapist has been so helpful. So if you are going through infertility and you are not in therapy and you're thinking about it, this is your sign to start doing it because it's been so helpful for me, honestly. I'm still waking up with like stabs of anxiety about just some decisions that we have to make. But my dad gave me some helpful advice today about that too. He said, your job is to feel good. Your job in life is to feel good. And he says, whenever I go through something that is producing anxiety in me, I say, right, I'm gonna stop thinking about that and I'm gonna think about something that brings me joy. And it can be the smallest little thing, like waking up and making coffee, or, you know, going for a walk, or, you know, going for a walk with my dog later, or whatever is what he said. But it helps to get me feeling good, and then everything else falls into place. And this is a man who manifests like crazy. He's very, very good at manifesting. So I think that's some really, really excellent advice, and I just want to share it with you. I'm gonna get dressed and show you my fit for the day. Okay, so this is my fit for today. Wearing this Free People top and this little silk bra and these pants from Zara. They're cargo pants. And then my moonstone necklace that I made and this little Scorpio charm necklace. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a lunar Scorpio. That is the fit for today for whale watching. It's actually pretty hot here right now. If you don't know this about California, when you go on a boat, it's always cold because the wind is a little bit chilly, especially the wind coming off of the ocean, especially around this time of year. Probably not in the summer so much, but in the spring, it's still definitely pretty chilly. So we are gonna be warm. I'm gonna bring a jacket and I'm just gonna do my hair and makeup. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything. We saw some sea lions, but we didn't see like any dolphins or whales or anything. But it was still nice to be out on the boat. Now I'm dressed to go to dinner, wearing this dress that I thrifted. It's really cute. And then this Free People cardigan. I'll show you guys more full view. It's cute. I really like this dress. And this just helps it be a little more modest, a bit more comfortable with this on. That's it. We're gonna go to sushi now. Good morning, guys. It is Monday. It's Memorial Day. And Memorial Day? Yes, Memorial Day. My husband and I are going to the beach with Freya, our doggie. And I just wanted to show you like what I pack in my beach bag because I am someone who goes to the beach like every weekend. Maybe you guys might want to know. So anyway, I have this big bag from Harrods from when we went to England last. I like something like this because, you know, if it gets sand in it, it's not such a big deal to get it out. I have always a baseball cap. I have my sand cloud towel. This is like the best towel for the beach, honestly. And then I have like a little fabric. This is actually like a sarong that I got from Thailand when we went like 11 years ago. Can't believe it's been that long. But I like to like throw this over my face sometimes, protect my face from the sun. Then I have some clean SPF, and I have some surf wax. This is for my board, and like a wax comb. I don't really need the wax comb because I'm not gonna redo the entire wax job at the beach with all the sand, but that's just a little wax. And then I have this extra thick SPF for my face. This is Blue Lizard. It's SPF 50, but this stays on really well for when I'm surfing. It's makes you look very much like a ghost, but it works really well. And then I will have my water with some ice in it and a little collapsible bowl for Freya. And then silicone, easy to clean. And then I'll pack like a couple of meat sticks, AirPods, my wallet, let's see. My wallet and my toiletry bag. This just has like chapstick, contact lens solution, hand sanitizer, just like a couple of things. I don't really need everything that's in here, but it's easy to just pop my AirPods in there just to have them. Yeah, and then like some snacks, just like maybe some little mandarins, a couple meat sticks, and then we have our beach umbrella and a seat, like a little beach chair too, which I use sometimes. Probably not going to use it today though. It's just nice to have when I'm watching Fairly Skim because, you know, sometimes it hurts to be laying back on your elbows or like, you know, it's just nice to have the chair. Anyway, that's it, and I will see you guys there. Morning guys, I just went to go and get some monitoring done this morning. I did want to tell you that my blood test results came back for all of the reproductive immunology stuff that I was able to get done through my functional medicine doctor, and everything came back normal except for MTHFR, which is not that crazy because about 40% of the world has the MTHFR gene variant. I have like the one that's less common and less as big of a deal. There's like two different ones, the one that starts with a C and then I think one that starts with a A, I want to say. And I have that one. I have the second one. You know, I'm already doing all this stuff for MTHFR. I'm taking methylfolate instead of folic acid. I know like there's some debate around that, but generally fertility doctors who've been like working a lot with women who have the MTHFR mutation and have recurring miscarriages, they see a huge difference when their patients supplement with methylfolate with being able to keep the baby. So anyway, I'm already taking methylfolate. So anyway, I sent all the results to Dr. Murphy. So if he needs me to do anything, he'll tell me. And it looks like all like clotting factors and everything looks fine. My metabolic health is fine. Like my hemoglobin A1C is good. It's a little higher than the last time I got it, but it's still like in a normal range, like in an I think optimal range. And fasting insulin was good. Just like CRP, homocysteine, everything looking good. No like lupus or major autoimmune things. So all that's good. And yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if I wanted to do the more in-depth reproductive immunology testing, like to see, you know, if there's like a compatibility issue with my partner and I, or like the Th1 Th2 ratio, all that is like really, it's more expensive testing and it would be more involved. But it's something that I could do, but we'll see. I mean, I'm just so tired of all this stuff. I just, like, usually I get obsessed and I just want to fix things, but I have been in that mode for like 3 years now, and I'm so tired that I'm just like, whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. I've done so much already, so I'm just gonna try and like let it be. let it be and let the universe do its thing. And I'm working on my mindset still. I know, like I mentioned that in the past vlog, I am still working like on mindset stuff. And I've been listening to Joe Dispenza a lot lately. This was the weirdest thing, guys. The other day, I was having like a lot of doubts surrounding a big decision that my husband and I have to make. And I was like not knowing really what to do. And so I was having a lot of doubts surrounding what we should do with this decision. And I went to go put on a Dear Gabby podcast because I listen to her podcast sometimes. Really love her. And it started playing like an ad on her podcast, and then as soon as the ad was done, it switched to a different podcast. And I know this because this other podcast does not have ads on it, and it was Joe Dispenza, an excerpt of him talking, giving a motivational speech. And it was like the universe was talking to me, like saying, like basically, fear is doesn't mean you're moving in the wrong direction. It doesn't always mean you're moving in the wrong direction. It's about like moving in alignment with the universe. It's about manifesting. It's about manifesting good health, the life of your dreams, all of that kind of stuff. That's what this podcast was about. But one of the things that he mentions in it was that fear and doubts do not always mean you're moving in the wrong direction, because sometimes, we can feel like, oh, I'm afraid, that's not the right way to go, but that's not always the case. Sometimes your fears are like a catalyst to big change in your life, and if you have the bravery to sort of go through that, then move in alignment, but trust the universe more than you trust your fears, then that is like a catalyst for huge change in your life. It was really crazy because like this was not the podcast I had set to play. And then later on that day, I watched this YouTube channel. I'm sorry if you are don't believe in this kind of stuff, but I do, and like it's okay if we have different beliefs. I'm very spiritual, and this is just how my spirituality looks, and it's okay if yours doesn't look the same. I welcome you here, and I love you no matter what you believe. So please just also let me have my beliefs. But I was watching this tarot reading by Adia ASMR on YouTube. I love her channel, and like in her tarot readings, she always does like three different readings, so you have to pick whichever group, and she sort of like lays out different decks with crystal on top of each, and then you pick whichever one calls to you. So I picked one, and then like in that reading, it basically echoed the exact same like sentiments from this podcast that I listened to earlier in the day. It was like word for word 5 different steps to manifesting your dreams, and like those 5 steps were in this reading, in like one of the descriptions of one of the cards, and basically the whole reading echoed the same sentiments of the podcast. It was insane. It's like you really cannot make this shit up. God, the universe, talks to us in all sorts of ways, and I freaking love technology and the fact that God, the universe, your guides seem to be able to talk to you through technology. And anyway, that was my really amazing moment of clarity, and it just helped me to have courage to make the right decision for us, hopefully. And you can't get any clearer than that on signs. So anyway, that's my little story. I'm gonna go home now, and I have to edit this vlog and get it all ready to be posted this weekend. And I'm also looking for a part-time job. I'm trying to find something with fertility benefits. So I'm trying to find, like, even if I could just get in with like Starbucks or Lowe's or some big corporation that gives benefits to their part-time employees, that's what I'm looking for, because a lot of them have fertility benefits too, which would be really amazing to have that. If you guys know anything about that, please leave your comments. I would love to know. I would love to know if you know of any like opportunities with fertility coverage benefits and really good like medical benefits. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I'll keep you posted about things, ovarian function and all the rest of it. Right now, I don't really know what's going on. I think the progesterone threw me off this cycle, but we'll see, and I'll keep you posted in the next vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.